guys, and welcome to the Raw Skincare channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Q&A that I posted about on Twitter and Instagram, and we're also going to be doing an awesome giveaway at the end of the video as well, so stay tuned for that. So on, I think it was last Thursday, I posted on Instagram and Twitter just saying if you guys have any questions at all about my company, about what we do, about skincare, about who I am, those kinds of things, then just ask me some questions and I'll answer them for you. So you guys have all asked your questions, and I guess I'm now going to just go through and answer as many of them for you as I can. So I've got my questions all waiting here for me now, so I'm literally going to go through each one at a time. I'm going to go through Instagram first, and then I think we had a couple on Twitter as well, so I'll just go through them and answer them as I go. So the first question we got asked was from ASDFGHJK Amelia. I'm going to call you Amelia. So Amelia asked, which face mask is the best for combination skin? I would probably say the best face mask is going to be the replenishing. This is because it contains arganol, so it's going to be really good for nourishing your skin. So if you do have any sort of dry patches, it's going to be really good for that. It's not going to dry your skin out too much, but it is also going to absorb excess oil and help draw the impurities out of your skin. So I'd probably recommend that one as the best one for you. So the next question is from IBM_X. Where do you buy your products from? All of our products can be found online. I'll put a link below, but it's www.raw-skincare.co.uk. Alice Connor 08 asks, who else is involved in the company? So the company is actually run by myself and my fiance Jamie. So we have built this company up for the last couple of years and basically run it together. This is my full-time job. He does still work for another company, but this is what I do full-time now. So yeah, it's by both of us. Hey It's Fern asks, how long has the company been running for? We officially launched on the 1st of August, but as I said in the last question, we actually have been working on this company for a couple of years to develop the products, to make sure everything is spot on before we actually launch the company. So officially since the 1st of August this year, so 2013, but it's been developed over quite a period of time. So Ashley Beauty asks, how did you start doing the skincare and what made you do it? This is probably going to be the longest answer ever, so bear with me. I was studying A-levels and was doing biology, and as I was a bit of a geek, I started reading around cell biology, and I really found cell biology really interesting. So I started doing kind of extra reading about how the environment can affect cells, that kind of thing, and found out that underarm deodorant can cause cancer. And so I kind of freaked out, and yeah, I cleared my cupboards and was like, right, I'm not using anything with parabens in anymore because that can cause cancer, and I'm gonna die if I use them. And so then I went and bought a ton of products from a company which I thought was completely natural. And then I got them all, I'd ordered them online, and turns out that they all contain parabens as well. So I started kind of my process then, so that was a couple of years ago now. And from then on I was searching for companies that sold natural skincare, and I could not find anything anywhere that I could afford. I was a student, I had a part-time job, I didn't earn a huge amount of money, and I couldn't find anything that I could afford. Everything was like £30 plus. A lip balm was going to cost me £10, and it just started from there. I started buying individual ingredients to just kind of use on my skin. So I was using coconut oil that you use in cooking on your skin, which was great, but it didn't have the smell that I wanted, and it just wasn't quite right. So that's when my interest started in skincare. So my interest was there, and then I had an accident which meant that I couldn't work for probably about 9 months. So I was off sick for 9 months with a pretty nasty injury, and they couldn't figure out how to solve it. So my dad, who is a beekeeper, came around one day and gave me a block of wax from his bees, so it's a block of beeswax, and said, here you go, I thought you could make some lip balms. And I said, huh? And he then bought me a book, which started kind of telling you how you can make natural skincare products. And because I was off work, I had nothing else to do, and I started researching how to make my own products, and it kind of snowballed from there. And that was about 3 years ago now. So that was kind of how it all started. And then obviously my fiance got involved because it was what I was talking about 24/7. I got so passionate about it, and we ended up with Raw Skincare. And the reason we chose the name Raw Skincare was because it's as close to nature as we can get it, and we wanted it to be as much about the raw ingredients as we could. So we thought Raw Skincare was kind of the perfect name. So I hope that answers your question. Alicia_chap asks, what products are best for dry skin? I would say any of our body butters are going to be fantastic, but particularly the Hydrosculpt, because it has frankincense in, which is extra hydrating. It's also going to help firm your skin, so if you want to use it on things like your thighs or your hips or anything like that, it's really, really good for just tightening and tautening the skin. I would also say that the Raw Concentrate is fantastic if you have particularly very dry areas. So if you get dry elbows or dry knees or dry legs, then literally you just use a couple of drops, rub it in between your hands and just put it in the dry areas. Liz for Ladybird asks, which is your absolute favourite product from the range and why? That is such a difficult question. I guess I can't really pick, if I'm completely honest. I love the lip balms. I get really, really dry lips, and ever since I was younger, my lips like winter would be cracked because they'd be so dry. In the summer they would be like completely dried out because of the sun, and I couldn't win. So the lip balms for me are, I love the lip balms. I really, really love the lip balms, but I also love the Raw Concentrate, and I also love the body butters and the face masks. I can't pick, I honestly can't pick. So, a sprinkle of Marla asks, I get really bad dry lips, which lip balm would you recommend? If you get really dry lips, I would recommend using the Rescue Me lip balm, just because it has added vitamin E and jojoba oil, which is absolutely fantastic for really hydrating your skin. I will use that overnight, so I'll put like a really thick layer on before I go to sleep, and honestly in the morning you will wake up and they will feel so much better. They'll feel more hydrated. Throughout the day I love the Hint of Mint and I love the ginger as well. The idea of all of them is to keep your lips really hydrated, soft and smooth, so any of those three are going to work, but the Rescue Me, if you have really, really dry lips, is definitely the one for you to try. Bonnie Loves You asks, it's quite time consuming making everything if you make it yourself. Because I do this as my job, it's my job. So I do make all of the products myself, but you know, I love doing it. I have so much passion for it. So it takes some time, like anything would if you care about it. But yeah, I love doing it, so it does take a while, but I don't mind. Oh, It's Carrie asks, what would you recommend for red patches on the face? If you're talking about blemishes, kind of like if you've had a spot or anything like that and you want to get rid of the redness after that, I would definitely recommend using the Raw Concentrate. Do your daily cleanse and tone routine, and then use it as a moisturiser afterwards, because it's got things like rosehip oil, which are really good for removing blemishes and kind of making your skin go back to its normal kind of level, if you like. That Little Song says, how to dispose of spots that return. So I guess you mean how to stop them coming back. It depends what type of spots they are. If you get them in a particular area, now I get spots kind of around my mouth, and I know that that's because of hormones. You have to kind of learn how your body deals best with them. For me, I drink plenty of water and green tea, which really helps to kind of flush out my system, and I do see an improvement in my skin if I make sure I drink plenty. But if you are not taking your makeup off properly after you've put it on, so if you're sleeping with foundation on, then that can cause spots. So you need to know what causes them, and then you can obviously combat them from there. So I hope that helps. Shelby Greenslade asks, what is the best way to control oily skin? So I guess the first port of call would be to not use products that are going to strip your skin of its natural oil, so the sebum that it produces. If you strip it away completely of all of its natural oils that you produce, then your skin will produce more and it will make your skin even more oily. So I would definitely avoid using any harsh products that are going to just literally take it all away. I would get a good skincare routine on the go and use it daily. Make sure that you aren't going to be again leaving makeup on overnight or anything like that, because that will then clog your pores. You're going to produce more oil and it's not going to be good. I would use the deep cleansing face mask just to get rid of the oil naturally. It's not going to strip you of kind of the natural oils that you need, but it's going to take away the shininess and the oiliness that you kind of get maybe in your T section, on your nose, that kind of thing. So we are going to be giving away all 3 of our lip balms. You will also get all 3 of our body butters, a raw concentrate, and all of our face masks as well. So all you have to do if you want to win these is literally press the subscribe button that I'm going to put just here right now, subscribe to us, and then comment below once you have done, and we will be selecting one person to win all of these amazing prizes. So if you do want to do that, literally press subscribe. I hope you guys have liked this video. If you have any questions or want us to film any other types of videos, then just again let us know either via email, Twitter, Instagram or Facebook. Pop a comment below. Don't forget, subscribe, and we shall see you guys again soon. Cheers, bye! All 3 of the body butters, if you can, if you do that, then it's going to make your skin reproduce more. Not reproduce, it's going to just produce more. And I've got a really itchy nose.